Well, I think the city gains those gantries, right? So those gantries aren't going anywhere anytime soon, and it's just a question of whether this congestion pricing is on a pause, a delay, or just not going to happen at all. That's not stopping Janno Lieber from fighting the good fight to get congestion pricing back on. Now, there was supposed to be an expected $1 billion revenue every year from congestion pricing. Now, because of that, they're going to have to really whittle down what they can do in terms of keeping the subway running and preventing it from falling apart, making those necessary repairs, things that we're used to, the signal issues, the track maintenance, and also, repairs to the concrete barriers and the steel structures as well. But here's the other thing. The other side of the coin is what's not going to happen. There were certain future projects that will now have to put on the back burner, things like the next phase of the 2nd Avenue subway, making stations more accessible to people and riders with disabilities, and of course adding electric buses to the fleet. Now, Governor Kathy Hochul, who supported the congestion pricing plan for years, announced she was pausing it last Wednesday, if you remember. Now, that announcement blindsided MTA CEO Janno Lieber and many others. The plan, charging a $15 fee to all cars that drive below 60th Street in Manhattan, would have generated that $1 billion revenue for the MTA. The money would have gone to making necessary repairs and upgrades to the city's aging infrastructure. While the governor promises to fill that financial hole, her announcement forced Lieber and the MTA to cancel some spending and then prioritize the rest.
It's not in my nature to walk or to quit. People did a lot of hard work in hard times. And I couldn't possibly justify walking away because of a single setback, even one of this magnitude.
There is no lack of imagination here, because we will find a funding source. It doesn't have to be a one shot. It can be multiple sources, but we have the capacity and the ability to find that answer. And that's why I can stand here confident that these projects will go forward.
And the fight over congestion pricing is not over. Within the hour, we will start to hear a press conference involving transportation alternatives. They are a support group they're supportive of the congestion pricing plan. They're having this presser, and by noon, we should hear more about what they're demanding, what they're saying, and what else we can expect. For now, we're live at Columbus Circle. Reagan Medji, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.